All right, what's up? So, oh my God, this March, it's insane. This kid just got up and was like, "We need to arm our teachers." And you hear like the kid's like, "Wait, what? What is he saying?" And then he goes, "With pencils and paper and more money." And then all the kids cheer. It's like, what more can we do? Seriously, anybody that, I really hope if somebody doesn't agree with me, I'd love to hear your comment. Why is it that 98% of all mass shootings are in gun-free zones, like schools? Easy targets. Why is it that you literally just had a officer at a school stop a mass shooting and your media isn't telling you about it? A gun saved a mass shooting because that officer was on premises, was willing to put his life down because that's what he swore to do. And he protected all of those kids at that whole school. Nobody's talking about how many clips or how many bullets this kid had. You know what I mean? Like, he shot 2 people. What would have happened? Would he have finished those people off because they didn't get killed? Would he have made sure they were dead and shot both of them again if it wasn't for that freaking armed freaking person with a gun? So here it is. We're not even going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about the lady that jihaded a police station unsuccessfully, thank goodness. But she did actually hurt somebody because of the fire that was started. So there's that. And then there was a little jihad at one of our military bases too. The guy ran through the freaking gates with a whole bunch of propane tanks. Nobody's talking about that. Why is it that nobody's talking about the numbers? The numbers here, people. No, we're supposed to let kids dictate to us what is reality and what our future is, because, you know, you have somebody that rhymes with a swine talking about, you know, all these old people are going to be dead and we're going to get rid of them and this is this and that's that. And it's like, if you hear the things that this freaking boy says, that anyway supposedly graduated from research I've found 2015 in California here with me, but in 2018 somehow goes to somewhere in Florida for school. That's kind of crazy. Whatever. Dad's FBI, ex-FBI, mom's CNN. You know, kind of amazing. He's, you know, an internship for there, yeah. You know, I look at it so much more and more. You know, if people aren't willing to wake up, do their own research, and start to realize the lies that they're in and the matrix that they live in, maybe it is just their destiny to have to repeat this life again. Because I have a pretty good idea that we're fucking in hell. Pardon my French. This is a hell. You ever seen The Good Place? Yeah. Kind of like that. We are in hell. And if you don't grow and find your way towards the Father and to figure this place out, you're bound to have to come back here and live here again. Just one of my theories. And another thing is, you know, you have lots of people talk about, you know, old souls, this or that. People tell them, hey, you're from this time and that and blah, blah, blah. I have a feeling, like, I've always felt that, you know, souls must recycle. How would they not? And I've come to realize it now. They recycle because you didn't figure out what the heck you're supposed to figure out in this life. Just theory. So do you want to keep being recycled back into hell? Or would you actually like to finally ascend to where you're supposed to be with the Father? It's kind of where I'd like to get to. But, you know, and I'm sure I've said this before, but it really irritates me. I listen to lots of people, and I mean, lots of them are very smarter than me in many ways. I will not deny that. But I see these, you know, some people that are just completely like, rah! It's like, whoa, you're way too far. And then you have other people that are just sitting there like, well, hey, it's all been written. It's all been written. It's meant to happen. It'll be what it'll be. There's no way you can protect yourself or to change anything. Yeah, see, I know the Father put me through a whole bunch of stuff for me to understand and figure out and grow to be who I am. And I know that's why, to a point, I had to live through some of the hells that I had to live through. I have no anger, regrets for it. But when somebody tries to say that there's nothing that you can do, you know, God, the Father, gives reprieves towards things. And, when people, well, it's been written this or that, da, da, how do you know that people don't need a little bit longer? They haven't figured it out yet. You really want the end of judgment to come for all those people that you care about that have not figured it out, that you have not been able to open their eyes, even if you think your eyes are open, and they're probably not? It's just insanity to me. I know the Father did not make me go through what I went through. Like I always say, I will proudly have my head chopped off. I'll proudly be crucified. But if you think I'm not going there without a fight, you're freaking insane. I mean, I understand laying down your life for something. I have no problem with that. But, I mean, are you seriously going to walk up to the guillotine and just be like, here you go, smiling, I'm happy I'm going to be with the Father? Hey, that's great and all, but, yeah, no. The Father didn't make me like that. He did not. And I would imagine most of you that listen to me, the same thing. Of course we will die proudly. Of course. But I think he put us here and opened our eyes in the moments that he has. Like, I'm not going to say I'm anybody special, but I might be talking to somebody that is special. God has his force, his army. And he is equipping and raising his army right now. The Father is raising his army because there is a battle coming. And if you think the enemy is not raising its army, I mean, the army of the zombie apocalypse is here. Does nobody realize? I mean, anybody seen the cartoon guy looking at his damn phone, walking around, or everybody's walking around looking at their phone, and he can't get anybody to open their eyes and see what the hell. And they're, walking off cliffs, walking down, it's just, it's where we're at. It's already been proven that these little black devil screens literally are making us stupid as hell. TV programming. Television programming. Television programming. Hello. It's been going on for a minute. Obviously. Generations. So here's the thing is, though, me and you, obviously, we're smart enough to realize to use this devil black screen for learning knowledge, for talking to other people that actually have an understanding of figuring things out. So this is our power. We have used what they tried to dumb us down and make us more stupid. Some of us have actually been smart enough to use it for a little bit more than that. Not to say we probably shouldn't have woke up a lot fucking sooner, huh? I know. I feel that every day. So, what are we to do about this when we can't open anybody's eyes? It's a freaking rat's nest of trying to understand what is the right and the best thing to do. Everybody angry at Trump right now. I think you need to chill your fucking horses. He's done a lot of good shit, and if he wouldn't have done this, they would have crashed the stock market, and we would have really been fucked. So, give him a chance. I mean, give me a break. He's already done more good things in less than a year and a half than freaking most people do in 8 years. So, anybody that's getting down on him, I suggest just back up and give it a second. I understand there's a lot of things that we're worried about, but guess what? We've come to see how many of us there are. Why do you think they block us? Why do you think they block my channel? Why do you think they hide me? Why do you think not even a quarter of my subscribers even get to see my videos? My videos aren't out there for people to see. The only time people see my videos is somebody's nice enough to share one of my videos with their friends, or I leave a good enough comment on somebody else's video that somebody comes and looks at me. So, this is where we're at. And, it's fine because, would we ever be able to build the person that we're supposed to be if everything was freaking sunshines and rainbows and dandelions? I don't freaking think so now, would we? So, this is meant to be a hard war. And trust me, the war has not even truly it's begun. But the horrifying things of war have not even truly come out to show its face yet, even though we've been at war for a while. And we're very close to them coming out if we are not careful. There are so many things going on behind the scenes that we have no idea about, and that even some people know about and can't even speak about. It is disturbing the things that we continue to watch, but, I know from things that I've heard and know, a lot of these people are actually being investigated that we're being about that haven't been freaking arrested, this, that, or the other thing. They're being investigated. And, you know, the whole thing with Hillary, you see the kill list? I mean, come on. The guy that was just looking at Seth Rich's murder, freaking top investigator, thought he was freaking got ran over and shot twice. Thank goodness he's still alive, but you understand what's happening? Like, they're making these investigations. I guarantee that people that are like, we need to, nope, I'll rather quit. Or it has to be undercover, or, you know, not on the, you know, because how, nobody wants to risk their, well, you know, of course we risk our lives, but when you see the freaking list of people being killed, threatened, this, that, and the other thing, it's like, they're having to do this shit pretty covert. And I understand it's disturbing. They're trying to, it's all a game. All, no matter what. Even if Trump is 100% on our sides, it's all still a freaking game. And I'd like to hope that we're winning it and we're not falling and playing into it. But it is all a game. It's all about depopulation. It's all about freaking death by a million cuts. Anywhere from chemtrails to freaking vaccinations to what's in your freaking water to what's in your food to what they're freaking feeding animals to them freaking killing off the deer population to the freaking 5G to the microwave waves to everything they do to you. It's death by a million cuts, people, and that's what's happening to us right now. And I can't say that I have the answer, and I can't say that I know what to tell you to do, except for be smart enough to be prepared a little bit. Think about that yourself for what's the best for you, for where you live. I'm hoping that nothing comes of any of this, but you should be prepared, and you need to find your way to the Father. And even for the ones that have read the Bible, find your understandings. And now that you've realized all the lies and the understanding of the time that we're in and what we're living through, reread it, because I guarantee you'll read it differently. All right, well, I love all of you, my brothers and sisters. Never stop being the resistance. You are the true resistance. Please share me with everybody that you can, because they're blocking me.